I'm joined today by the Grand Slam of Darts champion, Jose De Sousa. Jose, how are you?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you.
This time last week, you were on your way to winning your second of back-to-back titles in the Super Series. How do you reflect on those 4 days in Milton Keynes last week?
Well, it's something crazy. I mean, I think it's because I play so much great darts in this last few months, I think. And my solid game makes me to win titles. That's what I think it's because of that. And I don't know. I feel so great with this sensation. I can make big things and win some of the titles of PDC. It's so great for me. So I'm very happy to take these titles.
Yes, and your first title was September 2019, or shortly there before September 2019, and that's the last time we had you on. You won a second title a month later. What was it like your first season being able to win 2 titles in the PDC?
Well, my first title was with too much emotion. I cried at that moment because I just signed with my manager, Mark Elking. Since I signed with him, I know a couple of weeks later, I make my first title. It was so emotional because my first year in the PDC, it was so hard. I just think my first year in the PDC, well, I think to myself, well, just take experience. You know what is the darts. Before I play a lot of finals in soft tip, and I know what is the darts. But in this moment, it's something different because now you play professional darts corporation. It's something different, very different. And since I win my first title, it was so special for me because give me think. Well, I make the same work and I have the same results like the big players. So I keep my work on every day, every time. Last year I play 95% of the days of the year, 6-8 hours a day to take my game on, and I do that with so much sacrifice. I've been so much time far away with my family, my wife, and I make that, and the results, it's 2 titles in my first year, and some semifinals in the second year, Grand Prix in the second year, European Grand Prix in the second year, Grand Slam in the second year. Well, it was so great to see all that things. Now I'm a reference in the world of darts, and it means a lot for me.
So you mentioned the accomplishments you had last year, step by step. We'll start with the European Grand Prix in Sindelfingen, your first European Tour title. You beat Michael van Gerwen with 105 average in the final.
Yeah.
What did that mean to you?
Well, in that moment, I just think, well, you get the final, so let's play darts. I see maybe Michael have too much pressure when he play against me because he knows I'm a great player. I just think, well, let's go. Let's play darts and let's try to make my best. And I do it. Michael, he missed a couple of times, and I punish him with big scores and good finish. So it was I mean, I really think it was the best thing I can do in that game. Punish him and make my finishes well, and I beat him. I think I don't remember well, 8-4 or 7-3, something like that. I don't remember well, but it was my one of my big titles at that moment, and I feel so great that moment because I think, well, this is a kind of trophy for all the work I make all of the year. In that moment, my feelings was, wow, I beat the best player of the world, of the planet, of the earth. So, you know, imagine what I feel in that moment. It was so great, so great.
Yes, indeed. And a couple weeks later, we saw you representing Portugal in the World Cup in Austria with alongside Jose Marquez. What was it like to represent your country in the World Cup?
Yeah, it's something special because after many times and speak and fight with the organization and the lucky to Singapore can come to play for the first time in all the years in the PDC. Portugal is the first time compete the World Cup, so it's a great feeling, a very emotional feeling. I do my best in the World Cup. Of course, we have to work much more if we want make more things, important things, or great things in the World Cup.
A few weeks after that, another debut for you in the Grand Slam, and you mentioned it earlier, you go all the way and you win the title. Can you describe what you were feeling when you hit the 158 to become the champion?
Well, the only thing I remember in the last three darts, it's the double 19s. And before I threw the darts, or in the same time I threw the darts, I start to crying because I know it's in. And well, it's amazing because they are so great players over there. I start to a difficult group with Michael Smith, Hataski, Lisa Ashton, and I don't remember the other guy, sorry. But it was difficult because I start to lose. Michael, he win his last game with 5-1, I think, and I will have to do it win 2 legs or 3 legs to Lisa Ashton. Then I beat him. I beat Lisa 6-5 or 6-1. I don't remember. And I'm qualified to the next season. Then I take Cheesy, Michael Smith. I beat Michael Smith, and I never thought I can beat him in that moment. He plays so great darts, but it's the darts. It's what it is. Then I make a win with Simon Whitlock, and I see me in the final. So I mean, what can I do more? I can expect more than that. Final again with in the or in a big tournament. Then comes James Wade. I beat James Wade in the final, and I think, what can I do more? So this is the best of my darts. Well, that feeling was so great. It was so great tournament. I like that tournament because it's similar to the soft tip when you play round robin against everybody in your group, and then you qualify to the next season, and it's great for me. For me, it was great. I really like it.
Now, mention as well, you've been with Phoenix Darts for a while, and last year, you as well as Dimitri Vandenberg became brand ambassadors for Phoenix Darts.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you?
Well, it means I think Phoenix, they are conscious of the players we are. They want to be a reference in the soft tip in the world, so they take the best players they can take. And I think it was that we make promotion all the time. It's a great firm of soft tip. They have I think one of the more important machines in soft tip, and that's great for us for Phoenix Darts. I think we are all happy with that contract with Phoenix.
Now let's talk about this year, your first year in the Premier League, and you made it all the way to the final. Of course, the last week you get to play in front of crowds. The crowds returned. What was it like having the fans back and celebrating when you check out a 120 tops?
Well, that was amazing. I mean, I never thought I can do that in front of the crowd. I think, well, like Aspinall, because it was against Aspinall, they understand the situation because I make that a couple of times in the Pro Tour, in the floor. I just tried to make in front of the crowd because it was the first time in many months without crowd. We start to play again in front of the crowd. It's like welcome back to the crowd. And if I can make something special to the crowd, it means a lot for me. I feel so calm with the crowd, and that's what I think. When I see 120, I think to myself, just try, because if I make 20 simple, I have triple and double again. But if I make double, it's just throw the darts against the other and make three doubles, three tops. It was amazing. And I think the crowd like it.
Of course, now you're into the top 10 in the world. You've won a major, Premier League finalist, as we said. Going to be making your first appearance at the Winter Gardens in a few weeks. What are you most looking forward to, though, for the rest of the year?
Well, I hope I can make my work the best way I can. Give not surprises, but many happiness to the crowd, to my fans, family to follow me, every people involved. Especially, I want to make a big thanks to Mark Elking. He helped me. He helped me in everything I need. We are so happy with Mike Elkin. I don't speak only for me, but all for the team. We are so comfortable with this man. He is so great manager. So the end of the year, I don't know what I can do in the World Match Play. It's in 4 weeks, I think, or the next Super Series 5. I try always to make my best darts, make to the people enjoy my darts. It's the best way I can play. Enjoy my darts, feeling my darts, make my job, and make sometimes crazy things that people see. How can they do that? and I don't know. It's this is funny. That's what I think. This is all funny. It's a lot of work behind, and I work every day to this. It's my life. I live darts, and I'm really happy to be in the place I am.
And lastly, after winning the Grand Slam, you got a message from Jose Mourinho, the other special one. And as we're talking now, a big game coming up for Portugal against France at the Euros. Will you be following, and do you think Portugal can retain the title?
Well, I don't know if Portugal can make the title again. Actually, I don't follow the football too much, but I wish the best to the team of Portugal. They have great players like the other teams. I wish all the best, and I wish the best for Jose Mourinho. He sent me emotion message, video message. I don't have the pleasure to meet him at now. I hope in the future I can meet him. I know he is in Italy, I think now. But yeah, that's what it is. About football, I wish all the best to the team of Portugal, and the show goes on.
The show goes on indeed, and thank you so much, Jose.
You're welcome. Thank you too.